Cunningham Park in Northwest Queens is the hottest new spot for urban mountain biking.
We're here in the Cunningham Park North Woods. It's the opening day of our mountain bike trail. It's a very exciting day. There's 100 people here on mountain bikes riding the trails. I did it myself. It's great exercise. I'd recommend for anyone if you have a bike and you want to come out, try our trails.
It's easy to get started. Everyone's ridden a bike at some point in their life, so automatically you know how to ride if you've ridden at all as a kid. And once you get back on, you just, it's hard to stop.
It's great for your body. You feel good afterwards. It's a bit tiring, but it's the best feeling out. You get a great rush out of it, and it's really great.
Working with the Friends of Cunningham Park and Climb, a mountain biking organization, over the course of the past few years, we've really changed the course of the woodlands up here, made a trail system that works for the riders.
Volunteers from Green Apple Corps, an AmeriCorps program dedicated to New York City, built the trail network. They were guided by parks naturalists and the group Concerned Long Island Mountain Bikers.
These trails were all hand-built. No machines were used.
Using the International Mountain Biking Association's sustainable development plan for construction, having very little impact on sensitive ecological areas. We specifically constructed all the trails here in Cunningham Park.
I think it's about 6.5 to 7 miles altogether. But I mean, day to day when you end up doing just several hundred feet, it takes a while, especially when you're working through, thick brush of multiflora rose that's this high. You really have a lot to cut through.
All right, got a trophy!
There's a lot of challenges, not to mention a whole lot of poison ivy that we take on and certainly conquer to construct these trails.
We developed this little slogan, inch by inch, anything's a cinch.
Well, we've been doing this for approximately 6 months, and I feel great because it feels as if though I've accomplished something. And I've worked with a lot of great people and learned a lot of new things that I probably would have never learned if I didn't experience this.
I got to go on a mountain bike for my first time today, and pretty much stuck to the easy trails, but it was enjoyable, and it was just really rewarding to see, the work that we had accomplished, and also just to see so many community members come out.
To add to all of the things that we have to offer the residents of Northeast Queens, now we have this marvelous mountain bike trail.
None of the trails are easy. You have an easiest, and then it just goes up from there. So if you're new, stay on the beginners and ride with someone else.
There's trails for all abilities. If you're just a beginner, you can just stay on the green trails and just go and develop your mountain biking skills. Once you get good on the green trails and you want to move on to something more difficult, you go to the blue square trails where you're going to learn to go over logs. And it's more swoopy in nature. And the Black Diamonds, of course, we try to be creative.
There's a lot of rocks and roots and stumps, trees, quick turns, drop-offs. It's a pretty challenging trail.
It forces you to stop thinking about everything else in your life and just concentrate on the trail. And everything else disappears, and you're just trying to become one with the trail.
And there are all these challenges, you can always get better and better and do more and more and go further.
I can come out here and pull my child in the bike trailer behind my bike and get a great family ride in, or I can leave them at home and come out and really hammer through and get a great, fun, aerobic exercise and technical ride.
You don't think of it as exercise after a while, you just think of it as going out and having fun.
It's unprecedented that a city the size of New York City has this kind of urban trail system in it, not just our current and existing trails, but also plans for expanding trails as we have them to expand into all 5 boroughs.
It's my park.
The next Green Apple Corps program starts in September. To find out more about how to apply, log on to the park's website.